Hi, my name is Dheeraj. Welcome to the DNA Experience. It is Monday. The time is now 7 p.m. This show is brought to the kind compliments of Mr. Richard of Golden Crown, the Gungruz Dance Academy, and the NGP dancers. And yes, it is the beautiful, the talented Miss Shamala Karim from WPAT, my friend for over 30 years. And guys, she's in the studio because we have something special going on. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Well, thank you very much. And if you say we've been friends for 30 years and I'm only 25, I don't know
Something
how this...
is wrong.
Something is wrong. Your math isn't mathing right now. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome. Yes, I am Shamala Karim from WPAT and FetNet Radio. Welcome to the DNA Experience here. And, of course, it is my pleasure to be here this evening with you. And, of course, Dheeraj.
Thank you so much. And, guys, you know, like I said before, friends are tough to find. Good friends are really tough to find. And when you have a good friend, you keep them. I've known Shamla for so many years. And we have always kept it real with each other. And like today, we're going to make it real.
And I hope they're ready for this. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I hope they're ready for the realness.
Well, many of you know that Dheeraj recently had yet another final farewell. Talk about keeping it real, right? Another one of his final farewell performance back in November.
Yeah.
It's already June. Are we due for a reboot of the farewell tour?
Well, I was thinking about it, but I said it so badly for another final farewell. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it.
But you know, ladies and gentlemen, you know, like Dheeraj said, we're friends, and so of course we can tease each other about this. But something that I really do take seriously is his talent. When it comes to dancing, what Dheeraj does is bring his talent on the floor, on the stage, wherever it is that he's performing. I'm sure a lot of you have seen him over the years. So Dheeraj, let's talk a little bit about how you got started.
Well, I was 9 and my father and my uncle, who was a leader of the Gemini band in Guyana, Mr. Gobin Ram.
Wait, there was a Gemini band in Guyana
Yes,
too?
there was Gemini band.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
but I digress.
But I used to call it Gemini Orchestra back in Guyana, and my uncle, Mr. Gobin Ram, was the leader, and he was an awesome singer also. And they saw me dancing in a wedding house, and my uncle said, oh, he's very talented. Let's put him on stage. So under his guidance, I made my first appearance.
Okay, so here it is. What, 20 years later, right?
About 20 years later.
About 20 years later or so. He has captivated audiences around the world with his performances, whether it was in Guyana and like countries, Guyana, Trinidad, Suriname, Holland, England, and even in India. Believe it or not, he performed in India because that's where you got your training from, isn't it?
Exactly. So, guys, I perform in almost, oh my God, countless countries around the world, but I got my training from my gurus, who I started with in Guyana, and went on to India and performed with them and trained with them, Beju Maharaj, Tira Tajmani, and Reva Ajmani.
Okay, now is there like one specific type of dance that you really are truly most proud of?
Well, honestly, I was trained in Kathak, Odissi, folk and modern, but because of our West Indian community, being known just for chatting and filming, but if I do an Indian function or an Indian event, I would always do like pure Odissi or pure Kathak. My favorite actually is pure Odissi.
Let's take a look at what an Odissi dance looks like.
हो गई मैरी मोरी चुनरिया पूरे बदन सी मोरी चुनरिया हो गई मैरी मोरी चुनरिया पूरे बदन सी मोरी चुनरिया जाके बाबुल से नजरे मिलाऊं कैसे घर जाऊं कैसे लागा चुनरी में दाग छिपाऊं कैसे लागा चुनरी में दाग छिपाऊं कैसे लागा चुनरी में दाग सप्त सुरल तीन ग्राम बंसी बाजी रे ससानी सानी नी धनी लगा पापा महा चरण धरण धरत पाग पड़त नहीं परन झांझर झलके झनन ननन नदिर दिन तनन तनन ननन नदिर दिन तनन तन तान तेरे नदिन तनन दिल तान तुम तेरे नदिन तनन दिल तान
Hi, I'm Richard from Golden Crown Jewelry. Come check us out. We're located at 12719 Liberty Avenue, Richmond Hill, New York. Our phone number is 718-845-7455. For all your jewelry needs, 14, 10, 12, 22 karat. Check us out. We're right here.
Our telephone number is 718-845-7455.
When it comes to servicing or repairing your vehicle, no one does it better than Metropolitan Auto Services. They are the expert in collision, repair and bodywork. They provide the following services: New York State inspection, complete auto repair services, engine diagnostics, tune-ups, brakes, electrical, front ends, transmissions and more. All insurances are welcome. Call Vinti today at 718-848-1064. That's 718-848-1064, or visit their location at 9004.
Since 1987, Laser Hair Removal of New York and Electrolysis by Selena has helped customers end their struggle with unwanted hair. Utilizing the world's most advanced lasers for the removal of unwanted hair, our trained specialists are able to tailor treatments to your individual skin and hair type for men and women. From LASIK to laser hair removal, port wine stain treatment, or even tattoo removal, our services are high quality. Call 718-835-0444. Visit laserhairremovalofny.com.
International Gungaroos Dance Academy. We teach Kathak, Odissi, folk, modern, and filmy dances. Call now to learn from renowned international dancer Dheeraj, with over 44 years of dance experience. The first and only West Indian dancer to appear in Time magazine, tour with Bollywood stars, win over 150 dance competitions, and perform in over 6,000 shows worldwide and counting. A dance academy that's making history. To learn from the best, call 718-850-7952. The International Gungaroos Dance Academy. Win over 150 dance competitions and perform in over 6,000 shows worldwide and counting. A dance academy that's making history. To learn from the best, call 718-850-7952. The International Gungaroos Dance Academy.
Since 1987, Laser Hair Removal of New York and Electrolysis by Selena has helped customers end their struggle with unwanted hair. Utilizing the world's most advanced lasers for the removal of unwanted hair, our trained specialists are able to tailor treatments to your individual skin and hair type for men and women. From LASIK to laser hair removal, port wine stain treatment, or even tattoo removal, our services are high quality. Call 718-835-0444. Visit laserhairremovalofny.com.
GMA Plumbing and Heating Corporation provides the following services to get your home, apartment, or business ready and customized to your needs. Call us today at 917-864-2670. We're conveniently located at 20719 Jamaica Avenue, Queens, New York. Offering commercial and residential, licensed and insured, DOB violation removal, oil to gas conversion, tankless water heaters, Navien boilers and water heaters, new boiler installs and repairs, new hot water heater installs, backflow and RPZ installations, water meter installations, certified by all gas companies, reactivate gas shutdowns, new construction plumbing and heating, including gas stoves, kitchen sinks, jacuzzi, toilets, showers, etc. Local 152 law compliance for 3 stories plus, residential and commercial dwellings. All annual inspections, and we service all 5 boroughs of New York City. That's GMA Plumbing and Heating Corporation. Call us today at 917-864-2670.
Hi, I'm Richard from Golden Crown Jewelry. Come check us out. We're located at 127-19 Liberty Avenue, Richmond Hill, New York. Our phone number is 718-845-7455. For all your jewelry needs, 14, 10, 12, 22 karat. Check us out. We're right here.
Our telephone number is 718-845-7455.
Welcome back. I'm sure you all enjoyed that Odyssey dance, which I find absolutely phenomenal. Because the footwork and the now, does every movement with your fingers? I notice you're doing something with your fingers.
Yes.
What are you checking to make sure that it's not like getting numb on you or something? Checking the money. Okay.
No, actually, in professional dancing, every single finger or hand movement has a meaning, and because Odyssey is a semi-classical invocation dance, it means we are portraying deities of our Hindu religion. So every single finger movement has a meaning.
Okay, and now I notice also with the foot.
The foot movements, like I said, all foot movements. Odyssey is counted 3 by 3 to 6 beat dancing. Sometimes we do 7, we do 8, but Odyssey is purely 6 beat. So all the footworks have to match the beats of the rhythm of the music.
That's what I love about it, because like I was fascinated. I could watch you dance the classic dance, and not to say that I don't enjoy the chutney dancing, but when I watch you perform, that's what I enjoy, because I have never seen someone within our community who's able to perform those type of dances the way you do. It's like you're telling a story without words. You're telling a story through movement, and that's what dance is all about. So I just want to say congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Besides Odyssey, now, what other type of dance would you say that you enjoy performing? And don't say chutney, because we're saving that for the last. Because you gotta shake your whatever, your money maker, let's say, at the end of the show. Besides the Odyssey dance, what are the type of dance you absolutely enjoy performing?
Well, because of our community, and because I am from the West Indies, I'm from Guyana, and we all consider West Indians, Guyana, Trinidad, Suriname. Whenever you're hired to do functions, they always expect you to do a semi-classical dance and a film song or a chutney dance, but semi-classical is what we call like Laga, Trinidad, Medag, and stuff like those. So I'm known for performing a lot of semi-classical dances also.
Okay, and what I do enjoy watching also is the semi-classical, the classical, and the Odyssey. Also, let's talk about some of your achievements. I know we just talked about it, that you were trained professionally in India. What is the most proudest moment of all the recognitions that you have received?
One of my proudest moments is when I received the Naya Andaz Award of India, when I became the first West Indian dancer to ever win a dancing competition that was purely Indian, except me as a West Indian.
Okay. And has any other West Indian person ever won that since?
On to date, no.
And that's going back how many decades?
Oh my God. Countless. But you know what it is also is because they're not trained, they're not taking it seriously. I can remember, not cutting you where you are right now, but I can remember years ago, we were in Jersey City actually, for a show at a hall, and I had danced Hoto Pe Se Bad from Jewel Thief, and when I finished, she came up to me and said that was the best I've ever seen a person dance that song. And that kind of kept in my head because you were honest. You said to me, I loved every moment of that. And when I did my chat, and she said, You said to me, the Japanese there, but that classical song was the best.
I guess we've been keeping it real with each other for lots of years. Yeah. I remember it was in the basement of I want to say like a Polish...
it's a Polish place.
Yeah.
Yep. And you came up to me because the Gemini Band was
Jersey
playing.
City it was.
Gemini Band was playing and you were the MC. And when I finished, you said to me, oh, that was the best I've ever seen a dancer perform Hotopia. I said that.
That's absolutely right. And you know, something else that makes me very proud of you is the fact that you were featured in the Time magazine. Let's talk a little bit about that. What was that about?
When we had done the Bollywood Awards, when we were asked to do that, and I took about 5 of my dancers with me because we were not even prepared because we were like, oh my God, we were in the Bollywood Awards and we were only know 2 days before. So we had to go out there with a song that it's going to be different. So I said, listen, I was in love with the Irish musical Riverdance. So I said, let's try this. So my dancers and I practiced for like 8 hours on one day. And the next day we were also tired, but we had a down pack. And we went and we did the dance. But before we went on stage, somebody said to me, do you know A.R. Rahman is in the front row, in the very middle of the auditorium? I said, you're lying. They said, yes, and right behind him is Salman Khan and Shah Rukh Khan and the whole works. So all the dancers were nervous, and I was like, don't be nervous, we got this. When I walk on the stage, I think I was the most nervous person of all because dancers, we count music with our fingers. So does music players, and A.R. Rahman was in front counting all my beat. I turned around and I said to the dancers, keep it together, he's counting our rhythm.
And not only did you perfect the river dance in like the Bollywood style, you made the Time magazine because I remember reading the article where it was saying the author of that article mentioned that they were not expecting what they saw.
Exactly.
So that's what you've always done. You've always given them the unexpected. You've always done something that is different, but different better.
Exactly.
Not different that you're not the copycat. You are the trendsetter. And you are different in a way that a lot of people should take notice.
Exactly.
Not try to be something that you're not. Take notice and maybe perhaps perfect your craft. Because it is a craft. What you've done in all the years that it's a job. Same as with me.
Mm-hmm.
I get hired to MC an event or whatever. I come to it, it's a job. You come with a sense of professionalism. And that's how you've always approached every gig that you've had.
Exactly.
And that's what you have to do to keep it real. Speaking of the river dance, let's take a look at that. This is what it looks like.
Welcome back once again, guys. I'm here with beautiful Shamla Karim from WPAT, and we're talking about me. She's interviewing me, and I really love it because you know why? When I had the show Up Close and Personal, my favorite performance, I had to have Shamla, and I call her in advance to say, but make sure you have this date reserved. Do not take nothing because you have to be the person doing my farewell show because she's the only MC I trust to go on stage without no program, without no information, and who can wing it.
You mean like what we're doing
like
right
what we're doing right now and wing it.
But
and
you know, speaking of winging it and going on stage, if you notice, I was not on stage.
I
was in the background.
Yeah.
People only heard my voice,
Your voice,
because
yeah.
that night, for me,
was
was
all
all
about-
about you.
And I appreciate that.
It wasn't about, oh my God, there's Shamala Karim. Oh my God, that's who she is. It wasn't me. It's my voice, yes, that lent the credence to what you were doing, the introduction, the talking about you. So I wanted to celebrate you, my friend.
Thank
I
you.
didn't want it to be about me.
Thank you.
And that's why I didn't go on stage. For those of you who've been asking me.
And do you know what makes me happy? Whenever I finish an item and I turn to the side, you were there and you were like, yeah. You were just clapping me on, encouraging me, because that was my favorite performance and I needed that because here was somebody who knows about the culture, who's been in our community for umpteen years and who knows what dancing really is. And for you to be there clapping on me, celebrating me was a great honor.
And kind of encouraging you because
And
I
encouraging me, 'cause-
and saw the emotion.
Thank you.
And
Because
the tears.
you
And
know how emotional I get when I dance, right?
Yes.
Very emotional.
Very emotional. But you know what? We have to send some
Message
thanks.
out.
Yes.
I want to say hi to everyone who's watching right now. Don't forget, Fess's birthday is on June 28th and he's having a boat ride aboard the Paddle Queen, and the boat leaves from the World Fame Arena at 7 p.m. Hope to see you guys there. For any information, call me 718-850-7952. And JMA Plumbing is having their first send back to school, a school drive for anything for school, like books, pencils, erasers, backpacks, whatever you want to bring. On July 13th at Cribben Fest, there's open at 2 p.m. They have a lot of stuff going on for kids, like face painting and stuff like that, and it's going to be a really good event. Come out there, bring toys, bring pencils, bring erasers, bring books, bring book bags, whatever kids need to go back to school. All is going to be shipped together to help the poor and needy.
And when is that happening?
Sunday, July 13th.
Okay, inside of Caribbean Fest.
Yep. But I wanted to ask a question. Doesn't Guyana have oil now? Do we need to be doing this?
Should they be sending it to us?
Send it to us. Okay.
Listen, I want to go to Guyana. I want to get my $500. I don't know about you. I don't know how much it's going to cost me to go to Guyana, even though I have no...
It's going to cost you $2,000 to get there, plus
Just
hotel, plus food, plus
to get my
about
$500.
$5,000 just to get $500. He was very smart, very smart, Shamala.
The math isn't mathing right now.
No, but I think she doesn't want to go for money. She want to go experience the new Dubai.
You know what it is? I left Guyana quite some time ago, and I've only gone back once. So when I'm seeing pictures, I go, "Oh, this can't be Guyana."
Yeah, it's developed a lot.
And it's developed a lot, and I'm just so happy for us as a nation to see how far we've come.
If only the crime would just drop down.
Listen,
the
I
crazy
grew
stuff.
up and I remember the wooden houses, right? You remember the wooden
yeah.
houses with like the louvers windows?
Yep. No, they don't have those.
They don't have
They
those.
don't have
It's like,
those.
so I want to keep that in my head. I don't want to see the.
But
new
to me,
Guyana.
that's again, I know.
That's what I know.
Yeah,
that's what we
I
all
know.
grew up with, right? So, yes. But anyway, I just want to say thank you so very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this conversation that I'm having with Dheeraj. My name is Shamala Karim, WPAT Radio and FedNet Radio. And we're talking about his, should I say it again? His
Yes, say it again.
his final farewell, hopefully.
Hopefully. But
Fingers crossed, it's his final farewell.
I'm getting so many phone calls with people who want to hire me for parties and weddings and receptions, and I'm saying no because I said it's my final, but you never know because people want quality dancing, and I'm saying I'm not going to boast and brag and say I am the best, but I think I've earned that right.
How about if I start? Listen, you know exactly what I'm going to say. See, he's reading my mind already.
But listen, you never know.
Listen, you became a singer.
I became a singer.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep singing too, so I can dance and sing. And Shamala was the one who encouraged me.
Don't put...
She encouraged me. She said, Dheeraj, you could go for it. Because she heard me sing the song at my field performance. She's like, you're going to record that, right?
I was like, you don't sound half bad. Go for it. I don't know.
And I went for it.
And the best part was that Steve actually agreed to record you. So, like,
Her husband, who is the leader of Gemini Band, said, Dee, we're going to record you for
oh
your
my
birthday.
goodness. So shout out to the Gemini Band for that as well. You know...
Could we play that song if you don't mind?
Absolutely. Let's play the video
Rocky, play that song.
so I can collect myself here.
Canal by plantain, chunky like a hell. Canal by plantain, chunky like a hell. Mama eat a neighbor eat a picnic go to hell. Mama eat a neighbor eat a picnic go to hell. Canal by plantain, chunky like a hell. Canal by plantain, chunky like a hell. Gimme. Here comes trouble. Canal is a place where young gal are waste. Canal is a place where young gal are waste. Canal is a place where young gal are waste. When they eat the plantain, they wind up their waist. Canal by plantain, chunky like a hell. Canal by plantain, chunky like a hell. Wine up on me, she's singing wine up on me. Wine up on me, she's singing wine up on me. She want a doll belly Indian to wine up and she. A doll belly Indian to wine up and she. Wine up on me, she's singing wine up on me. Wine up on me, she's singing wine up on me. She want a doll belly Indian to wine up and she. A doll belly Indian to wine up and she. She don't want no skinny man who can't take the heat. She don't want no skinny man who can't take the heat. She don't want no skinny man who can't take the heat. It's a doll belly man, she want with plenty meat. A doll belly Indian to wind up and she. A doll belly Indian to wind up and she. Wine up on me, she's singing wine up on me. Wine up on me, she's singing wine up on me. She want a doll belly Indian to wine up and she. A doll belly Indian to wine up and she. Jalari, let's get on. Alright, Jalari. When I bounce out this girl in Jalari, and I asked her for us to get married. So she say, let we go and ask about it. But when we meet, this is what Bougie tells she. And why you got do with a charm or buy? Why you got do with in a faith for go in the market, much less for married to Dolari Betty, why you got do with Dolari Betty, why you got do with So she say, Bougie girl, give me tip now. Me ga pack up me cloth and go with Janja. Me na care if each Mariah Chatri. When I be married, are you gonna really love me? And why you ga do with a charm or buy? Why you ga do with in a faith for go in the market, much less for married to Dolari Betty, why you ga do with Dolari Betty, why you ga do with Dolari Betty, why you ga do with
Hi, I'm Richard from Golden Crown Jewelry. Come check us out. We're located at 12719 Liberty Avenue, Richmond Hill, New York. Our phone number is 718-845-7455. For all your jewelry needs, 14, 10, 12, 22 karat. Check us out. We're right here.
Our telephone number is 718-845-7455.
When it comes to servicing or repairing your vehicle, no one does it better than Metropolitan Auto Services. They are the expert in collision, repair and bodywork. They provide the following services: New York State inspection, complete auto repair services, engine diagnostics, tune-ups, brakes, electrical, front ends, transmissions and more. All insurances are welcome. Call Vinty today at 718-848-1064. That's 718-848-1064, or visit their location at 9004.
Since 1987, Laser Hair Removal of New York and Electrolysis by Selena has helped customers end their struggle with unwanted hair. Utilizing the world's most advanced lasers for the removal of unwanted hair, our trained specialists are able to tailor treatments to your individual skin and hair type for men and women. From LASIK to laser hair removal, port wine stain treatment, or even tattoo removal, our services are high quality. Call 718-835-0444. Visit laserhairremovalofny.com.
International Gungaroos Dance Academy. We teach Kathak, Odissi, folk, modern, and filmy dances. Call now to learn from renowned international dancer Dheeraj, with over 44 years of dance experience. The first and only West Indian dancer to appear in Time magazine, tour with Bollywood stars, win over 150 dance competitions, and perform in over 6,000 shows worldwide and counting. A dance academy that's making history. To learn from the best, call 718-850-7952. The International Gungaroos Dance Academy. Win over 150 dance competitions and perform in over 6,000 shows worldwide and counting. A dance academy that's making history. To learn from the best, call 718-850-7952. The International Gungaroos Dance Academy.
Since 1987, Laser Hair Removal of New York and Electrolysis by Selena has helped customers end their struggle with unwanted hair. Utilizing the world's most advanced lasers for the removal of unwanted hair, our trained specialists are able to tailor treatments to your individual skin and hair type for men and women. From LASIK to laser hair removal, port wine stain treatment, or even tattoo removal, our services are high quality. Call 718-835-0444. Visit laserhairremovalofny.com.
GMA Plumbing and Heating Corporation provides the following services to get your home, apartment, or business ready and customized to your needs. Call us today at 917-864-2670. We're conveniently located at 20719 Jamaica Avenue, Queens, New York. Offering commercial and residential, licensed and insured, DOB violation removal, oil to gas conversion, tankless water heaters, Navy boilers and water heaters, new boiler installs and repairs, new hot water heater installs, backflow and RPZ installations, water meter installations, certified by all gas companies, reactivate gas shutdowns, new construction plumbing and heating, including gas stoves, kitchen sinks, jacuzzi, toilets, showers, etc. Local 152 law compliance for 3 stories plus, residential and commercial dwellings. All annual inspections, and we service all 5 boroughs of New York City. That's GMA Plumbing and Heating Corporation. Call us today at 917-864-2670.
Hi, I'm Richard from Golden Crown Jewelry. Come check us out. We're located at 127-19 Liberty Avenue, Richmond Hill, New York. Our phone number is 718-845-7455. For all your jewelry needs, 14, 10, 12, 22 karat. Check us out. We're right here.
Our telephone number is 718-845-7455.
All right. Now, I hope you had a good laugh as I did watching that video there with Dheeraj and his attempt at singing. He didn't sing half bad, right?
Exactly.
But I just want to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this part of the DNA experience. And Dheeraj, I know I'll be back because we have a lot more to talk about.
But this is part one. I call it part one. I want to do another part 2, so you never know. Next week, myself and Miss Shamala is going to be back with part 2 of the DNA experience about my farewell performance and showcase some of the dances I did on that night when I said goodbye to the stage. But you never know, because I'm amount of phone calls I'm getting and people want me to perform again. You never know. I make a grand appearance, maybe special appearances here and there, just to keep the dancing going. And I kind of feel bad for the new generation who's not taking the time to learn professional dancing and learning their craft, because if you don't, I think I'm the most accomplished dancer in our community, and if you want to get there, you have to do the right thing.
Absolutely. No, I agree with that.
So my name is Dheeraj once again.
I'm Shamala Karim saying good night for now.
Ole piya hai, ole piya
ओढ़े पिया